think to myself, what a wonderful world.
What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, my name is Afrolecia and over here naturally is the topic. Are you cheugy? I'm here to kind of let you know you probably are. Okay, I'm not sure how old you are watching this video, but if you're anywhere close to my age, you probably are cheugy, like very much cheugy, like you probably define cheugy. That's what I found out after scrolling through too many TikToks, watching too many YouTube videos. And if you don't know what cheugy means, you are probably old. So today I'm here to let you guys know exactly what the word cheugy means. And then I also want to talk about the Gen Z versus millennial war and let you know all about that. This is just going to be like a chit chat commentary video, my first of the kind. We normally talk about natural hair here on the channel, but today there's something different. This topic has been living rent free in my mind for like, let's say, the past 2 weeks now. Ever since it hit the news, like trends are cool and all when they're on social media, but like when they hit the news, it's like real deal. It's gonna be the new YOLO. Let me first start off with the basics. This stems off of if you've been on TikTok. Okay, actually a lot of people's been saying this is on TikTok. I have not come across one of these videos on TikTok. Maybe because my TikTok algorithm just doesn't show me this. It shows me a lot of Christian things. I kind of had to go search for these TikToks. It didn't just pop up to me. It wasn't something like on my For You page. It stemmed from this whole fight, let's say, like this whole war between millennials and Gen Z. If you're like completely lost right now between what is a millennial, what is a Gen Z, you've probably heard the term. I'll put the age groups over here. Gen Z is kind of anyone born after 1996. Millennials is 1996 and before that. What a millennial means is you kind of like, millennial is also Gen Y and Gen Z is the generation that follows us. But yeah, why we Gen Y is also millennials is because millennial means like majority of the world is in this generation. So majority of the world right now, majority of living people on earth were born from 1981 to 1996. Okay, so that's why we are millennial. We kind of like take up most of the space on the earth. Not saying that we have the biggest influence. I do think generation that comes after the millennials normally has the most influence, like Gen Z now. So let's get onto the whole way it comes about. It's very, very, very technical, like kind of like how millennials grew up, which is, oh, I am born in 1996. I just turned 25. So, I'm a millennial. Like, I feel so old. It's sad, but I know that like I'm on the tip of being a millennial. Like, I'm a good day away from being a Gen Zer. So I'm very close to the Gen Z generation. I kind of, even going through all of us, I can see I'm very influenced by Gen Z, but I am a millennial. So like, I'm like 50-50, if you want to put it that way. I'm also like of the youngest millennial. A lot of the millennials are like kind of like hitting 40 and I'm 25, a big age gap, and we kind of, I'd say, very different. I am speaking on behalf of like the youngsters of the millennials that's very close to Gen Z's. Like, this is how I see this whole topic. But when I'm talking about millennials over here, I am talking more about the older millennials, like maybe just like from 5 years older than me. So like the oldest Gen Zers are probably like this year in 2021 turning like 23. Yeah. And I'm 25, so I'm not that far from them. And like I said, the oldest millennials are like kind of in their 40s, early 40s. Where this whole stems from is kind of from like how we grew up, I'd say. So when us millennials were growing up, the world was getting bad. The world was getting to a point where you couldn't really sustain yourself on a normal job. Like, you can't really see yourself at the same company for 40 years. Like, our economy was like busy with that big shift. When Gen Zs were growing up, the economy already took that shift. The world was already bad, so they grew up like die hard. They're just aware of the bad things that can happen in the world, where when we grew up, things were kind of, I don't want to say easier, but more relaxed. Like, I'm sure any millennial can agree to that. Like, times were easier. Being a child was way easier. It was less, it was just less. I can just say that it was just less. I'm not going to go into all the technical background. You can check out Jordan Teresa. I checked out her video. She spoke about the fight between millennials and Gen Zs that we're going to get into. And then when I went on to like the old Cheugy resources, I went to Steph Go. She's a new channel. Both of them are like fairly new, like they have enough videos to like watch everything and become their best friend. I get a lot of my resources that I'm going to be talking about from their videos, and yeah, just kind of going through TikTok and seeing what articles caught my eye. Let's start with the Gen Z and the millennial war. The Gen Zs kind of started doing these TikToks where like anything, I'd say anything millennials like, they kind of like said, we're not doing that anymore, we're doing something completely different. Like when it came with parting our hair in the side, millennials, I don't want to say we are known, but millennials, normally majority of millennials do a side part. Side part is very popular. Gen Z's then decided, no, that's out, we're just doing middle part. Skinny jeans, that's like the one I'm scared for. Like I can't wear any other jeans. I haven't tried, I don't want to try. I'm fine with the skinny jeans. Skinny jeans, they is out to Gen Z's. They are mom jeans, and yeah, like, yeah. Let me think of other things that are out. Uggs are out. Oh, you know what is also out in winter, like in autumn, how we dress with the boots. They're kind of just taking everything and saying like, this is what we're not doing, which is everything that we kind of have been doing, and they're like saying, no, this is out, this is old, we are doing this, which is like known every generation. Like I remember when I was growing up and I would see people with these olden day haircuts, like mullets or those big fluffy curls. I'd be like, oh my word, why is this person holding on to their generation? But now I can kind of see it's just because you like it and it makes you feel good. The same way Uggs probably do to millennials. Like, it's just like, it's comfort food. It was just a war of between what is fashionable and what is not fashionable, and everything of millennials is just not fashionable anymore. Let me actually just put in a TikTok for you guys, showing you guys the Gen Z side and then the millennial side, and I'll be back afterwards.
It's the max volume phone notifications for me.
It's the never having had to buy a ringtone for me.
It's the don't talk to me until I've had my coffee t-shirt for me.
It's the crying over an inverted filter for me.
It's the infinity sign tattoo for me.
Rude.
Are we Gen Z or millennials?
I don't know. I think we're right on the cusp. I don't know who to sit with.
Come sit with us millennials.
Unless you're a Gryffindor, we're all Hufflepuffs.
No, I'd rather die.
So would we.
It's the praying for death for me.
Can we sit with you guys?
Yeah, we accept everyone.
Is it okay that I was born in 96?
Ew, we hate you. I'd like to report a corpse in my presence.
All this drama about skinny jeans or boyfriend jeans, we're wearing leggings.
If you have a Gen Zer in your life, show them the save button on a Word document and ask them what it is. Because I asked my younger sister and she said, that's the save button. And I said, yeah, but what is it? And she said, it's a save button. And I said, but the shape that is the save button, what is it? Because they don't know what floppy disks are. And then I asked the other Gen Z sister, I was like, what is that? And she said, it's a floppy disk. And I was like, do you know what a floppy disk is? And she was like, no. And I said, have you seen a floppy disk in your life? And she was like, no, they don't know what it is. They just know it's a save button. They've never seen a floppy disk.
Okay guys, so you have the gist of what I was getting to. Like, the millennials kind of came back kind of cringy. As you can see, it's kind of like the older millennials, like I said, the ones that are hitting 40. But yeah, I'm a millennial too, so I can't like speak bad of us of us. Moving on to what actually prompted me to make this video is the word cheugy, because I was all fine with the millennial versus Gen Z. That was like all fun and games. I didn't feel affected until they started with the word cheugy. To explain it, it's kind of someone outdated, someone trying too hard. That's what they would say. Which I was like, okay, let's see what cheugy is. And then when you see what cheugy is, and the fact that it's majority, like it's 50% of me, like it's me. I'm cheugy. Like that's what made me like, I was like, what? Am I old? Like, am I old? I felt so old when I realized that, oh my word, there's like a word for things that I like. I want to take you on a roller coaster quickly and just show you a few things. And I don't even want to tell you to comment if you see something that you own or you've had or you've loved, because it's probably going to be more than 5 things I'm going to show you right now. It's going to be like kind of a slideshow of everything that Gen Zs find cheugy. Remember, cheugy means out of trend, trying too hard. And this isn't even all of it. This is just like the things that are now generalized as being cheugy. Just let me show you how old you are quick.
All right, millennials, listen up. They're coming for us again. And this time they have a name for us. Apparently, the millennial aesthetic has now been deemed cheugy. And if you haven't seen the viral videos yet, it's bad. Let me describe it with a visual. So it's 2008, possibly a Friday. You're hanging out with your friends. You guys all hit up the local mall and you're bopping around the food court. What you're wearing is cheugy. Let me break it down for you. Uggs, cheugy. Jean jackets and field hats, cheugy. Skinny jeans and anything from Abercrombie & Fitch, cheugy. Spirit jerseys, cheugy. Being obsessed with Bath & Body Works, definitely cheugy. If you ever use any of these Instagram captions, you're definitely cheug. And pretty much any item having this font on it, definitely cheugy.
Here are some things that I think are cheugy. This like Lululemon bag. This very specific like hat. These like thin belts that like go on dresses. Just the color teal. And I'm sorry if you can hear people outside. They're doing construction for some reason. EOS, just the definition of cheugy. And finally, Kylie lip kits. Okay, bye.
It has come to my attention what the word cheugy means, so I'm going to show you all the things that I think are cheugy. Number 1, most importantly, pink is cheugy. Number 2, IKEA Alex drawers, cheugy. Number 3, headbands, cheugy. I feel strongly about this one. Women's booties, cheugy. Another one I'm passionate about, Blue Merle Australian Shepherds are cheugy. And last but not least, cold shoulders and flannels. The combination of both, absolutely cheugy. Them alone, cheugy.
Hi everyone. So if you don't know, there's a new word called cheugy, and basically it means just like out of style, cringy, disgusting, would never wear it again. And basically I've been making a list of things I think are cheugy, so let's get into it. Infinity scarves, so cheugy. Posting pictures of your Starbucks drink, cheug. Burgundy, so cheugy. Honorable mention, Dusty Rose or Mauve, cheug. Monet girl bosses scare me. Pyramid schemes are cheug. Hashtag Throwback Thursday is so unbelievably cheugy, even more cheugy than Flashback Friday. This is the most cheugy piece of clothing of our time.
Couldn't stop thinking about cheugy. So shout out to Vanello for being so cheugy. Got some of my ideas from here, and also everything in this picture is really cheugy. Owning a goldfish is cheugy. Dresses and shirts with these bows on the back, bonus points if it's chevron. Shirts that say angry things on them, or anything with this having a customized license plate, cheugy. Riding boots for anything besides horseback riding, but specifically these ones, cheugy. Drinking vitamin water is cheugy. Not sure why, but eating veggie straws is really cheugy to me. Golden Goose sneakers, I've never got it, so cheugy. These peplum tops, so cheugy. These hair ties, a little cheugy. Anything monogrammed in these fonts, very cheugy. Talking about how much you love coffee more than 3 times a week, cheugy. Incessantly chewing gum, cheugy. Last but not least, Minions, also Olaf from Frozen. They embody the word cheugy.
A new phrase geared towards millennials, and it's called cheugy. I wanted to do a deep dive into what
Cheugy equals basic. It's basic. Stop making up words. We already made them. Stop! Stupid Gen Z.
So yeah, like guys, as you can see, there's so much things they classify as cheugy, which is like, I'm kind of starting to feel like it's so vague. It's so much things that, like, I'm kind of fine with being cheugy. There's like so much people that I love that are probably cheugy. Like so much famous people. Like, first things first, like I'm gonna tell you a few things that I saw that I was like, I'm fine with being cheugy. This it's that when you have that in your background and everything. And Bretman Rock, I know him. Like I watched him like all the time. I used to watch him, and he had that in his background all the time. And I was like, okay, so that was the first thing. I was like, if he's classified as cheugy, I wouldn't mind being cheugy. Oh, another thing was, yeah, the autumn style, the way we dress in autumn with the boots and the coat, like even that is cheugy. There's this other picture. I'm gonna see if I can get it and put it up here. They say just how Gen Zers and millennials take pictures are completely different. Like it's cheugy to take a picture where you're smiling and you're happy, and it's not cheugy to take a picture like where you like kind of the Billie Eilish look at the camera. That is what they want. I also saw somebody say that Gen Zs want to dress up as the family in Matilda, you know, like Matilda, that movie, but they want to dress up as all the family members. That is so true, like no lie. Like our style, like the normal style, is not cool. Oh, guys, do you want to know what is the one thing that I thought was the most cheugiest thing ever? If you ever had a necklace like this, like a statement necklace, you are her, she is you, she is also us, I am also her. There's some things that like even not the, like even like the picture, it's not the thing itself or that makes you cheugy. It's kind of like the attitude. Being happy is kind of cheugy. They want you to be so depressed and so sad and so like. But then again, another thing that I also picked up from Gen Zs and millennials are kind of like very in their fields. I won't say like very in their fields, but they understand their feelings and they look like their feelings. Like if they're sad, you'll kind of like get the person posting sad quotes and all this stuff. Gen Zs are the total opposite. When they sad, they are the most raucous ever. But anyway, I just kind of wanted to come talk to you guys about the fact that I am cheugy and that it's kind of fine because a lot of cool people are cheugy. Hilary Duff is cheugy. Also, I wanted to make you feel better if you are a millennial. Zendaya is a millennial. Like she's like super cool. Gen Z's like her, so I just wanted to let you guys kind of know what cheugy means, because yeah, just so you're not in the dark. Because if you had to hear the word cheugy and you happen to go Google cheugy, googling the word cheugy is an act of being cheugy, if that makes sense. So don't Google cheugy. Your phone's gonna know you're cheugy. I'm gonna end off this video with another slideshow of things that are cheugy, things that are not cool anymore, thanks to Gen Zs that are cancelling it. Oh, one thing I even saw, I can't get over the things that I saw is cheugy, which I was like, okay, I'm not that cheugy. Wearing your hair to the back, like in a bun when you're just wearing a bun. If you're just wearing your hair to the back, like you just brush all your hair to the back, that is so cheugy. You need to at least, even if you don't lay your edges, just at least smooth them down in a certain way. But just brushing your edges to the back is cheugy. Not saying that you shouldn't be cheugy, because we are, but let's just try and move with times, I guess. Like we might not want to. Like, I thought I was always gonna be young. I thought I was always gonna be part of the popular generation. It went by so fast. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you watched this far, then please do comment if you are Cheugy or not, and please do let me know if you are millennial or if you like team millennial or team Gen Z, just so I know like where do you guys fall in the generational phases or whatever. Yeah guys, thank you so much for watching and spending time with me. I really kind of just wanted to come talk to my YouTube about it, because like there's no one in their life I could talk about it to, like, for real. So yeah guys, have a good day.